Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video. All right, guys, this video was this topic actually has been quite a lot. It's been asked to me quite a lot, and during live streams and in the comments as well. That what are the best teams that beginners can actually work on, and that beginners do require to, get ahead in the game, right? I believe that there are a few things that I can help you out with, by giving you the themes that I normally suggest for beginners to use. And I'm going to break down some of the absolute best beginner-friendly themes in Injustice 2 Mobile. We'll cover who they are, how to unlock them, and crucially, what artifacts will make them shine. Okay, so let's dive in. All right. So before we get it straight to the video, I just wanted to let you know that the teams that I'm going to give you. Basically, they will offer a good mix of damage, support, and obviously survivability, making them effective in various game modes like campaign, arena, raid, solo raids, league raids. It's not just for specific game mode like league raids or solo raids, but this is probably going to be useful for you in all the game modes, even in invasions. All right. And just remember that Injustice 2, it takes time, okay? It's not something that you just start today and you have like you become a professional just like in a week or week or the next week. Okay, so it will take time, to build these teams. It will take time to, get these characters too. But I will also let you know how to unlock them, which will make things a little easier for you. All right. So the first team, as you can see on your screens, I have to start with this team, guys. And the reason behind that is that this team is quite easy to get. Plus, they work in every game mode, and this team actually gives you quite a bit of damage in obviously all the game modes, especially in raids, right? So King, basically, he gives you percentage damage, with the special threes. Shazam will give increased damage to all the might and arcane characters that are there in your team. And then what will happen is that you will basically get reduced power generation, reduced power cost because of either Dr. Fate. You can either use Dr. Fate or you can either use Power Girl. It's up to you. It's not mandatory that you use this particular team or Power Girl or Dr. Fate. The difference is that with Power Girl, you will only get reduced power cost, but with Dr. Fate, you will also get reduced defense. Your defense of the opponent will be reduced by 10% on max passives. All right. So this team is quite easy to unlock as well. And the best, you easily get the shards for King from the League Store, and same for Power Girl from the League Store. And for Dr. Fate, actually, you can unlock him from campaign. As far as the gears are concerned, you only need gears on, King. And you can easily unlock gears for King from, again, League Store. And other than that, I think the best few artifacts to use on King are, I would say, Nora Snow Globe is one of those. Then, if you don't have NSG, you can go with Dark Metal cards. If you don't have Dark Metal cards, you can go with the All Blades. If you don't have the All Blades, then you can just simply put, that Azure artifact, which is called as Claws of Horus, which gives you flat increase in the damage. Okay, so these are a few reasons why a beginner should definitely start working. And whenever when I'm giving you the next teams, I'm giving you in the order that you need to unlock them. Okay, so always go for King first. Okay, and then the next team, when I will give you the next team, you need to unlock that second. Okay, so this is not just the teams, but this is also the order in which you need to unlock them. All right. So, yeah, I believe King, Shazam, Dr. Fate, pretty standard team for a beginner and works in almost every game mode. Now, moving on to the next team. All right, guys. The next team that we have is Silver Banshee, Vixen, and Power Girl. Now, it's not necessary that you use the same support characters that I've mentioned. You can use something else as well. But I'm going to give you the difference between the first team and this team. Now, in this team, this is quite useful for a beginner because Silver Banshee can give you pretty high damage, in raids as well. She may not be strong enough to do a 2 billion damage straight away, but with certain artifacts and certain support characters, she can do that too. So this is the team that I suggest for a beginner. It's Silver Banshee. Either you can use Vixen, you can use classic Superman, you can use classic Wonder Woman. You can also use Shazam over here since I've already used Shazam. So there are a lot of options available over here for the second support character. But the third one, I would suggest you either use Power Girl or Dr. Fate again, or you either use Power Girl over here and Dr. Fate over there with King's team, or you use Power Girl over there or Dr. Fate over here. Okay, it depends on you. They pretty much have the same passive. The only difference is that Dr. Fate is a little better because it reduces the defense. Okay. Now, how to unlock Silver Banshee? So Silver Banshee can be unlocked easily, through the challenge. You can also get the gears from the challenge. There is also a premium hero chest for Silver Banshee, which I personally don't recommend opening. And as we already talked about how to unlock Power Girl from League Store, the gears are also available over there. I think it probably will cost you around 100 League credits to unlock Power Girl. And now, uh, since we talked about that you can use various support characters as well for Banshee, a few of them that I'm going to name right now are Vixen. Obviously, if you're using Puppet, Vixen is quite easy to help you trigger that Puppet. We'll also talk about the artifacts, okay, especially on the damage dealers, right? Now, Vixen is one character. The second one I would say is Shazam. Then you can use classic Wonder Woman or classic Superman. The best artifacts on Silver Banshee is Zatanna's puppet at the moment. Yeah, you can also try using the All Blades, but then when you use the All Blades, you got to tag in and tag out a lot. All right, which probably will take a lot of time. Now, All Blades is not being used that much. Instead of All Blades, you can also go with Dark Metal cards. Dark Metal cards also will be much better. So before you start doing those special threes, what we need to do is we need to do a special two first, and then you need to start doing special one. At least disable two specials before you do a special three. And once you do that special three with all the damage buffs from your support characters and reduce power cost from one of those two, then you will pretty much get a very high damage out of Silver Banshee. Not enough initially to do 2 billion, but you will easily be able to clean up 100, 200, 300 million, as you upgrade her. All right, guys, that was the second team that I'd like to suggest. Now, moving on to the third one. All right, guys, now the third team is right in front of you. It's the Batman Ninja team, guys. Now, Batman Ninja team, I have not used Batman Ninja Lord, Joker. I haven't used Batman Ninja Catwoman as a damage dealer because at this particular moment, Batman Ninja Batman is much, much better damage dealer than those two right now in raids, in Arena Champions Arena, and wherever you use him. Okay. So there are a few different ways to unlock him. There is like he's actually easily available through Arena. His gears are easily available in Arena Store. And the same goes for Batman Ninja Robin. His gears are not available in the Arena Store, but he is quite easy to unlock. Okay. And Batman Ninja Batman can be also available through League Raid drops. You get him a lot through League Raid drops. In solo raids as well, you will get him a lot. So unlocking him is not an issue. There is also a Batman Ninja chest, which you can basically open to unlock these two characters. So you would need to have the full set of gears on Batman Ninja Batman. But even if you don't have gears on Robin, it's fine because Robin is just a support character for you. Now, these two are mandatory, okay? You need to have these two. The third one could be it could be classic Flash, it could be classic Wonder Woman, it could be Superman, any support character that helps Batman Ninja Batman to get increased damage. All right. So this is what you need to understand, that Batman Ninja Batman and Robin are mandatory, because Robin is like the core character which will help you to do the lethal damage. Will get it through Robin. Plus, Robin is also obviously, not that difficult to unlock, just like Batman Ninja Batman. The gears may be a little difficult to get for Robin, but you don't need the gears on him. If you get it, you get it. If you don't get it, that's fine. But just make sure you unlock the gears for Batman Ninja Batman. Now, as far as the artifacts are concerned, in Arena, you can just go with Twin Blade or Claws of Horus. In League raids or solo raids, there are two artifacts that I suggest. First one is Zatanna's Puppet. All right. And the second one that I personally use is I am actually, this team actually is not that effective sometimes if you don't use it properly or if you don't build your character properly. It is using Twin Blade. Actually, you can use him with Raven. The third character could be Raven, and you can still put Twin Blade on Batman Ninja Batman and get pretty high damage. All right. So this is the third team, I believe. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, this is the third team that I would suggest for a beginner to try out, and it will really help in almost every game mode. And I don't see any issues with this team to unlock or to basically get the gears for. Now, moving on to the next team. All right, guys. So the next team is quite effective in, again, all the game modes. And this team is the LOA team with the Flash. Now, since it's very difficult to unlock gears for Heartbreak, it's almost impossible right now because, that LOA team gear chest is not coming out. It's been like almost 2 years now since we have had that chest. A little bit less than 2 years, but approximately it's around that time frame since that chest has come out. This is one team that I would like to really suggest you. So EPI is quite easy to unlock. All right, you constantly get the gears for EPI. There is a challenge for EPI where you can get her shards. And for last love the Joker, actually you can also get him easily from the raid drops. There is also an LOA chest which has not been in the game from some time, but that doesn't mean it won't come back. It has like 15% actually chances for unlocking Harley, 5% each for Harley Quinn, Joker, and API. Now, as far as Flash is concerned, Flash is just a support character over here. I'm using him in the fight, but he's just a support character. What he does is that he basically just gives the entire team plus one hit on the fast attacks, on the basic attacks, which means eventually you will get more damage through your basics. All right. Now, how to get the gears? The gears are easily available from League Raid drops. Plus, like I mentioned, there is a chest for the LOA team, which hasn't been around for some time now, but I believe it should come back soon. It gives only gears for the LOA team, so it's not that difficult to unlock. Plus, now, if you have Heartbreaker Harley Quinn, that is a different thing. If you have gears on Heartbreaker Harley Quinn, again, I would suggest you to use her instead of Joker. If you don't have Joker, you can simply use EPI as a damage dealer, and you can use Flash and maybe another character like Zatanna. I'm sorry, not Zatanna, maybe classic Superman or classic Wonder Woman as the third character. Even Bane is actually quite useful to help with the basic hits. All right, so this is like another team, guys, for beginners. I'm going to talk about, I'm going to give you 7 teams exactly. So this is the fourth one, I guess. Yeah, this is the fourth team. Let's move on to the next one. All right, guys, this next team may not be that effective in arena, but this team is a bomb in league raids and solo raids, okay? This is Batwoman the Drowned. Now, Batwoman the Drowned is actually quite easy to unlock. There is a premium hero chest for Batwoman the Drowned. It's just 250 gems. You get 8% chances for unlocking Batwoman the Drowned. Now, again, over here, there are some different characters that you can use as a support. John Stewart Green Lantern is my favorite because he gives you increased damage on hazards, which is quite useful. If you have Arkham Knight Batman by any chance, you can use him too. He does the same thing, just as John Stewart Green Lantern. You will get twice that effect, if you use them both. If in case you don't have Arkham Knight Batman, you can just go with John Stewart Green Lantern and then go with classic Wonder Woman, another character which will increase the crit damage by a lot. If you have Robin King, that's the best character. Now, since we're talking about beginners, I'm gonna say that you don't have Robin King, so this is the best team that you can go with if you don't have Robin King. Okay, if you have Batman Who Laughs, you can use him too, but he's actually quite difficult to handle for a beginner. If you have him, that's great. You can still use him. He helps you with the darkness energy, and then you can tag in Batwoman the Drowned later to do all the basic hits and get the infections and everything on. So the best artifacts. So the best artifacts on Batwoman the Drowned are God Killer. God Killer is like the best artifact for beginners. If in case you don't have God Killer, there are other options too. Other options are Kamidogu Dagger, Crown of Kandak. Let's say if you don't have any of these, you can simply go with Claws of Horus. Claws of Horus just doesn't give you increase in the damage. It also helps you by giving you a chance to stun the opponent. So that will help you to create a kind of a loop if you do it constantly. So this is the team that will not just help you in league raids, but also in solo raids. But it's not that effective in arena, actually. It's, as you can see, we are pretty much getting killed in there. Yeah, so not that effective in arena, but quite handy and will be quite useful in solo raids. All right, guys, now moving on to the next team. All right, guys, next team does have a legendary character. Now, let's say that if you have unlocked all these characters that I have mentioned, then I think it's time for you to go and unlock this guy. Now, he is Beast Boy. Okay, Beast Boy is not effective in arena that much, not effective in champions. Maybe champions arena you can use him, but he's not that effective in arena. He is a beast, just like his name. in solo raids and league raids. He gives you insane amount of damage, but the thing is you need to have certain artifacts. And I'm pretty sure if you have come this far and if unlocked the characters that I've mentioned to you before, you definitely have a strong team, strong base right now in this game. And it won't be that easy. It won't be that difficult for you to complete a solo raid, at least the normal one. So Beast Boy can be unlocked through a legendary chest, Beast Boy legendary chest. There is also a duo chest. I don't remember the name on the top of my head, which gives you a pretty good chance to unlock Beast Boy. Now, Beast Boy will do crazy damage if you have Zatanna's puppet. All right, that is a go-to artifact for Beast Boy. Now, Beast Boy just does not give you the damage through Zatanna's puppet. There are various other artifacts which can be used, like Crown of Kandak as well. But in order to use Crown of Kandak and to get a lot of damage out of that artifact, you need to have your Beast Boy at least strong enough to be at like 5 stars at least, or 4 stars. Even at 3 stars, you could get that damage, but your gameplay needs to be very precise, and you need to have Gorilla Grodd in your team to get increased power generation. Okay, so these are a few things that you need to have. But if in case you only have Beast Boy and Zatanna's puppet, then you either go with Vixen and put God Killer on Vixen and Classic Superman. And Classic Superman, the reason why I'm saying Classic Superman, don't use Reverse Flash. It's just for this fight, okay? Reverse Flash has nothing to do with this team. So, yeah. Beast Boy, Vixen. Vixen gives you increased, not increased, but it gives you, negative effects on the opponent by reducing the defense. Classic Superman gives you a permanent negative effect on the opponent. Just need to do one special, and the debuff lasts through the entire fight. So that is another reason why I suggest using Classic Superman. If in case now, if you have Black Manta, that is the best support for Beast Boy. But since this is a beginner setup, if you don't have Black Manta, you can use this team. Just put God Killer on Vixen, do swipes with Vixen, and then do a one special with the Classic Superman to get a permanent negative effect. And when you tag in Beast Boy and you do a special one, you should be able to trigger that puppet, even if it's at level 2 or level 3. Quite easily in just one special attack. Considering you have the block disabled through God Killer, and you have that permanent effect, negative effect from Classic Superman, and then once you tag in Beast Boy, just do a special one, he will be triggering you the puppet straight away. All right, and then you can spam special threes throughout the fight and you'll be done. Pretty much it's quite easy to use him once you trigger the puppet. The only question people have, that I have a low level puppet, it's quite difficult. So let's say if you're still not able to trigger the puppet, then replace Vixen with Black Adam, Gold Black Adam, okay? And do a special 2 with Black Adam. He gives 2 negative effects. And then you can first always start with Superman special 1. Then tag in Black Adam, do a special 2, tag him out, bring Beast Boy in, do one special 1, and you should be able to trigger the puppet. So this is another team, guys, which is one of the best teams that you can use in Injustice 2 in solo raids, not that effective in raids like I mentioned. So this is the next team and the final team that we are going to talk about, which is Raiden. Now, Raiden is a crazy damage dealer, guys, in every game mode, not just in raids or in solo raids. He is quite good in Arena, Champions Arena. Now, there are different support characters that also you can use over here with Raiden. Now, I've used Raven over here. Raven is quite perfect. Now, if you have unlocked Beast Boy, let's say, now the next character that you unlock has to be Raven. Raven is an insane support character. She just does not work with Raiden. She works with the LOA team. She'll go with King. She'll go with even Flash as well. If you have the Twin Blade, she will basically help any damage dealer to increase the damage. Okay, she at this point is a must-have character in the entire game. All right, so do not go for anything else. First, you unlock Beast Boy. After you work on those gold characters, unlock Beast Boy, then go for Raven. Okay, Raven does not even need artifacts to work as a support character. Now, then moving on to Raiden. Raiden can be easily unlocked through his challenge. You can also get his gears through his challenge. Now, the challenge keeps coming in every now and then, and I'm pretty sure that it's actually not that difficult to get the gears too from that challenge, directly. Now, the artifacts that we need to use on Raiden, I would say first it's Twin Blade. Twin Blade is the most effective artifact that we can use on Raiden. You can also try using Kamidogo Dagger. Kamidogo Dagger would need like a precise combo interruption. and can be quite difficult for a beginner to use. If in case you don't have Twin Blade, if in case you don't have Kamidogo Dagger, you can simply just put you know just put this Claws of Horus. I keep forgetting the name, I don't know why, but just put in Claws of Horus and start using him, and with Claws of Horus in every game mode, you'll be good. And if you have Raven, if you don't have Raven, you can simply go with other damaged, other support characters like Bane. We have Bane over here. We can go with Justice League, the Flash. Those two can be really good. When it comes to arena, it may not give you a lot of damage like Raven, but it's quite effective for a beginner. Okay, and plus Raiden steals power. Raiden can do splash damage to one of his specials actually in arena as well. So he's quite effective. As a beginner, you should definitely go for him whenever you get a chance. Try and go and unlock Raiden as quickly as you can. All right, guys. So these were a few teams that I basically suggest beginners to use. And beginners always have this question that how do I work with these characters? Which are the best ones? How to unlock them? I think I've covered pretty much everything. If in case you have something to add, you're more than welcome to put it down in the comments, and yeah, we can discuss it, right? And I also live stream, guys, almost every day. I'm not going to live stream today, I have some work to do, but I normally live stream every day. So do not forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you have any other questions, you can join me on the live stream and ask me directly. I normally do respond to all the questions that have been asked to me on the live streams. Yeah, the live streams are pretty interactive, so do not forget to tune in one of those live streams if you're interested to know more about the game and to get more information. All right, guys. So that's it, guys. And thank you for your time. And I appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, guys. Bye bye.